Speaker.
For Calgary Mindapore.
Mr. Speaker, while this government drones on about making life more affordable for Canadians, they ignore their self-selective, industry-killing ways of tax and spend. They'll claim to offer you affordable daycare and housing, but you'll have to lose your job and your neighbours to get it. In the meantime, you'll buy less at the grocery store and put off that next trip to the gas station. So could the government show one small act of mercy to its citizens and axe the carbon tax?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it gives me great pleasure to answer my colleague's question because, in fact, we now have national childcare across the country. Mr. Speaker, in provinces like Alberta, that means families have already received a 50% reduction in fees. That's a huge help when it comes to paying for gas, when it comes to paying for groceries. It means more money in the pockets of Canadians to do what they need to do to support Canadians, and this government will be there for Canadians every single time.
The Honourable Member for Calgary Mindapore.
Well, Mr. Speaker, this government promises the moon and the stars, but they will take the shirts off the backs of Canadians to pay for it. They tempt Canadians with shiny things in the window, but they can't cash the checks they write. The losers, Mr. Speaker, are everyday Canadians. You can drop off your kids at daycare, but their tummies will be empty, and you better be in walking distance because Canadians can't afford gas. So will the government find it in their hearts to show one small act of compassion and axe the carbon tax?
The Honourable Minister of Families.
Mr. Speaker, I have heard from parents in Alberta who talk about how important the reduction in fees in childcare is, how it means that they are able to look for full-time employment because now they're able to afford it. Now it means that they can pay for the things that they couldn't pay for their children. Mr. Speaker, we know that affordable daycare is not only good for children and families, it's also good for the economy, and there's 25 years of experience in Quebec to show just that. This is a program that more than pays for itself, and it is good for Canadians, it's good for our children, and it's good for the economy.